Hello, my friends. Today's August the 21st, and this is a psychic reading for you if this is your birth date. You can also use this if it isn't your birth date. See what information you might glean from this that might help you. I'm here to serve. I do psychic readings and healing work. I've been doing it for nearly 40 years. Check out my credits. I do a lot of one-on-one via the internet readings. This is a 4-card pull to cover the year to follow. Could be 6 to 10 minutes long. Shorter, longer, who knows? Bear with it. This is if you want. This is a lens card to look at the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action to take to stay in balance, and an outcome or synopsis card. This is the lens card to look at for this year, the threshold. At some point, maybe you're there now, but you come up to the threshold. And the threshold said, oh my goodness, there's a new portal here. There's a new opening here. And I don't know what's on the other side of it. It feels exciting. It feels scary. It feels energetic. It feels like the truth that I need to go forward through it. It feels like it's the only door that makes any kind of sense. But you're at the threshold. You're standing there at the threshold. You're at the place where the door jamb is and the thresh of the house is underneath you, and you're standing on the thresh of the house, and the hold of the thresh is right there to let you go through the door and to let you go into that portal and to make a new life. The threshold said there's a new life waiting for you, and it may be completely different than what you expected or what you've had going or what you imagined, but it's a powerful time to look back at your life and say, what has really been important to me? What has really mattered to me? What have I done well? And what have I missed? And could I have improved some of those things? It's a great reflective time. It's kind of like New Year's Eve, the threshold. New Year's Eve, you're on the portal of the next year. But the portal says, well, you're just on the portal of your next part of your life. And it's a change. It might be the same thing you're doing, but just in a deeper way, in a more magical way, in a more connected way, in a more vibrant way. Because the threshold is about renewing your vitality and renewing your connection to your sacred mystery that sits inside of every one of us. That we all have sacred mystery and sacred connection and sacred purpose and sacred being, because we are sacred beings. And this is to remind you that you are a sacred being. So look back from that sacred being witness place and become present to what is being opened to you, and become present to where you're going to step into next. And that's all about breathing, stopping, holding threshold. You're on the threshold. Hold yourself for a minute and feel into what is being presented to you, past, present, and future. So here's your particular challenge. Knight of Wands, the driving force of Wands. I'm gonna be. I'm an active being. I want my fire. I want my passion. I want to make my name. I want to live my purpose. I want to find the fire within me that kicks up at what I choose to do and where I choose to go. And I want that fire to be alive without burning me up. Or without being so low that I'm apathetic or depressed or dead. So but the Knight of Wands is someone on a quest. And you know generally where you want to go, what you want to do, and you're going to study it, and you're going to do it, and you're going to become it. And this is some kind of purpose generally. So what's your challenge? Well, I think it's that you've had a purpose and you've come up to that purpose, and right now that purpose is blocked from you for some reason. Maybe you don't feel that it's really speaking to you on the levels of passion that you wanted it to speak to you on. Maybe it's still speaking to you on a passionate level, but something is blocking you and asking you, yes, but is this the right path? Is this the right connective tissue? Is this the right sacred energy that you want to use to go in and forge your way through and fire yourself up with and find yourself through? So there's a challenge to stepping into and just doing what you've been doing and using your fire and your passion and your will and your drive and your ego to define yourself in a certain way. There's a challenge to that. So what do you have to do? What's the way to become balanced? What's owl? And owl is all about dreams. Owl is all about the dark, the night, the dreams, the shadows, the intuitions, the unconscious, the subconscious, the emotions, the senses of the waves of energy rather than the sight. Although owl has amazing sight at night, so that's why owl is the messenger. They bring messages of truth, and they come from the void. They come out of nowhere. They come from weird places that you don't expect. They come from animals that you don't think can talk to you. They come from humans who just might offer some kind of mysterious statement to you. They come from your dreams. They come from your imaginings. They come from your possibilities that you want to go put in front of yourself. But they come from being quiet. An owl is quiet. An owl listens. Even its flight is quiet. You don't hear the owl. They're the silent killers. They come in the night and they grab what they want to grab, but they have to be able to see and hear and feel in the dark. And that's what's being asked of you. You have to be quiet. You have to come to this threshold and instead still and be quiet and meditate and dream. And allow yourself to close your eyes. And allow yourself to feel into your intuition. And allow yourself to hear some dreams. Some new dreams that are coming to you. That are going to help you to understand what the portal is. And help you to understand how to go forward. And help you to understand that you need your intuition now more than anything. You can't see your way into this. You can't analyze your way through this. This is about touching your emotions. And touching the wisdom of your intuition, and touching the waves of being rather than a particular point of light that you want to connect it to. This is about the waves and the energies and the ethers and the intuitions and the love and the compassion. This is really the waves of water are about love, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, growth, connection to others, connection to deepness of sacredness. And so I think, you are on a quest to find the sacred fire in you, needs also to find the sacred water in you. And the owl can show you the sacred water. They can bring you the messages that can help you to heal. They can bring you the directions that help you to go. They can see into the shadows of you and help you to do some healing work that is necessary, I think, for you as you wait at the threshold for the direction to go, to use your fire in the most effective and sacred way possible. You have to wait and listen and open yourself and dream and listen to your intuitions. And from that place, do you become a wise being? Do you offer words of healing and direction, not only for yourself, but for others? This is the path you're on, I think, to be a way shower, to be an encourager, to be a cheerleader, to be, a spokesperson for the highest possible energies and understandings possible. But you need to, I think, tame your own fire. Don't let it push you into places you're not ready to go and that are just delays for you or things that are dead ends for you. You have to listen clearly, listen softly, listen openly, and then you can step through your portal with clarity. Maybe you won't know where you're going, but you'll have a deeper trust. You'll have a deeper connection to the sacred that's underneath it. You'll have a deeper awareness of the sacred fire that might be driving you toward a specific mission or goal that can really help you define you in a more authentic way, a more concrete way, a more vital way. Blessed be.